and being alone wasn't necessarily a good thing. I was really extroverted, and I was very, you know, uh, go 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 rage and all that. And so when I went there and I had nobody, I sort of fell down the drain. And the hard thing was it didn't start to affect my theater until the spring. I thought there was someone coming in the door. Until the spring, it started to affect my work where I started to not go in. I just, I had to sleep, or I was too upset or too depressed. And I missed a few classes, and then they still kept up with me, and the exam plays were great. My write ups were great. And then I got this letter saying, we can't take you back. And I think that too drilled into my head. And then I went into therapy, and I had had an experience when I was 15 of sexual abuse. So that had a great impact on me. I started to fail school. I developed an eating disorder. I drank. I da 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 da, all the way, the whole barrel, the whole textbook case. And I think a lot of it is what drove me to actually cracking, like losing it finally, where it was that 3 year or 4 year chunk where I just lost it. I lost my mind. I couldn't take it anymore. This was me 10 years ago. Just after I got back from New York, I had these taken with hopes and dreams to get an agent and get into film and whatnot. And I look at these photographs, and it's interesting because it's not at all how I was feeling or how I was, like, for instance, this. It's not. You'd never know it because if a photograph doesn't reveal what is actually going on with a person sometimes. You can look at someone and say, "Oh, they're perfectly normal," and they're not. Or you can look at someone and say, they're a thief, and they're not, or they are. So it's looks can be deceiving. So yeah, that
Did
was.
you feel like that at times, or did you just all
No,
but
I
that?
never felt like this. I never, during that period of time, during that year, saw myself like that at all. When I looked in the mirror, or not even just when I looked in the mirror, I never felt the way I look in these pictures. So and that's what I find amazing because I like them. I think that they're. I look at these pictures, and actually, because I never look in the mirror and think this
Sure.
or that. Like this, for instance, I don't. I look at this picture like it's not me, and I think, wow, she's really pretty. But I don't think that of myself by any stretch of the imagination. And I know I've changed, my face has changed and whatnot, but um, it's interesting that you don't feel at all the way you look. So yeah, um, but yeah, that's an important part. Is I think with these, I wasn't comfortable with my own it being in my own skin, and they don't look like it. I didn't look like I was uncomfortable, but I was not comfortable in my own skin. Whereas that's what I'm learning to do slowly.